Oh wow, we've got something serious to talk about, Zoe, haven't we, love?
Yes, not half.
Oh dear, something bad has happened. And this
Yeah.
ain't clickbait, guys. Something bad
Yeah.
has really happened.
This is making people aware. Van life safety. This is really serious.
So it's only come to light today what's been going on. In
Yeah.
fact, it's only come to light late this afternoon when we just got to Tintagel what's been going on,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
Hmm.
This goes right way back to when we went to the Engine Inn. You know, when we went to St Ives, and we parked up there, didn't we? And then Zoe started saying, "I can smell something. I can smell like oil." And I went, "I can't smell out, Zoe." She says, I can smell oil. Can you not smell that?" And I went, "No." She says, "And I smell it outside, Van, as well." I went, "Well, it must be something in air, Zoe, because I can't smell oil." Looked under it, Van. I says, "There's no leaking, Zoe. Engine's even off. It's cold." I says, "Not leaking oil. It can't be oil." She says, "I'm telling you, I can smell oil." I says, "Well, it might be just something in air." Anyway, we've not talked about it anymore, have we? And then we've moved to the Pirate Inn. As you know, guys, you've been following our vlogs. And you're still saying the same thing. I can smell
something.
oil.
Some oil. Something's not right.
Something's not right. That smell's not followed us. If it's in the air, it's something on the van. And I went, "Oh, don't be daft, Zoe." I says, I can't smell anything at all.
You've got a good sense of smell.
I've got a really good
you?
sense of smell. I says, I can't smell out. So I'm thinking it's her imagination, aren't I, at this point? So we've been to Penzance, and then slowly Zoe's health has gradually deteriorated.
I felt absolutely horrible today, haven't I?
She's been so poorly.
Yeah.
We didn't film it because she was just having an off day and she's been so ill. It started yesterday, really, didn't it? You're feeling really ill.
Yeah.
And then
7 o'clock, and I wanted to go to bed. I wanted to go to sleep.
And then we've got here, and then she's basically collapsed on bed. Really poorly. She says, "I feel so poorly." And your face, well, gone all grey. And
Yeah.
You really look ill. And I said, "Oh, God, so you're getting
hours.
a virus, love."
I can't normally sleep like that for a day. I thought I was coming down with something proper, didn't I?
Yeah, she says it's carbon monoxide. And I says, "Don't be daft, it's not." I says it's not, alarm's not picked anything up. She says, "But that's the original carbon monoxide since we bought a van. We need to buy a new one." So on the way here, we've been to Screwfix and we've bought a new, as you've probably seen, we've bought a new carbon monoxide. Anyway, I fitted that. Brand new one, light screen. Okay, so there's no carbon monoxide in air. I said, "You see?" I said, "You're daft." I says, "There's no wrong with van. No carbon monoxide in air." Anyway, this afternoon, like I said, when we've got here, she's really poorly.
Just crashed out totally for hours. We're fast asleep.
Knocked out? You were knocked out.
Yeah.
In here, I was starting to feel tired, and then I thought, really tired, and I put it down to driving. So I've gone and lay down at bed, and I've been crashed out. And even dogs have not done anything today. And they've been crashed out on the floor asleep.
Yeah, no.
And I think, well, we're all coming down with some tea. I'm just so tired. I says, maybe I'm catching this virus that you've got. Anyway, I left it at that. Then you go back to, was it yesterday, the day before? She said, "Fridge is not working." So if you watch this vlog, you know, fridge is not working. Fridge is broke. And I'm thinking, oh, here we go again. What's up with fridge now? I thought, it can't be wet. That was this morning as well. I said, it's not rained. So it can't be wet. I says, oh, I'll look at it when I get to Tintagel. But we didn't get here till quite late, so I've not had a chance, and it was going dark, so I've not had a chance to look at fridge yet. But yeah, fridge has stopped working. She says, all food's warm. And oh God, here we go again with fridge, aren't we? And it weren't until you crashed out on bed at back, I'd woke up, a bit of an headache, I'd come down, I'd made a drink and that. And I went down 2 steps of the, down to the hab door, and then I smelt something. I thought, that's that smell. I can smell something at the bottom of these steps. Turned, looked at it, I can smell something.
Finally, you're listening to me.
Walked back up on the fridge door, smelt it again. I think that don't sound right. That's now. Zoe's had the fridge switched on, thinking it's going to come back to life, and then I've twigged that's gas. So I've switched the fridge off. because you've had the fridge switched on thinking it's going to come back to life. I've switched the fridge off and the smell's gone. I actually think it's the pilot light, guys. I think the pilot's gone out and it's been leaking gas. And that's what you're smelling. And this is going back days. We've been gassing ourselves in van. Seriously, we've been gassing ourselves. We're knocking, and we never realised. And I went, that's gas. That's that funny smell. The LPG. Anyway, we turned it off and the smell's gone. And I went, I bet anything. I've not had a chance to look at it, and I will look at it in the morning. I think
just come back to life. I have.
Pilot light's gone. Yeah.
I thought, I don't know. I was cracking up. I felt like an 80-year-old woman. I had no energy or anything.
Yeah, so I've not said anything to Zoe, and I've switched the fridge off, and the smell's gone. Next thing, she's coming back to life again, and she's come out. She says, I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
I'm starting to feel more human.
And I ain't told her at that point. And she says, I feel so much better now. Dogs have suddenly come to life and they're now bouncing off walls again. And I went, everybody's come back to life. And then I've had to tell actually Zoe what it is I've been gassing you. She says, what are you talking about? I says, the fridge is not working, is it? She went, I know. She says, I think it's the pilot light, and the pilot light's still leaking gas. And we hadn't noticed it too much because you have the vents on the outside of the fridge, don't you? So a lot of the gas has been able to escape through the vents. But obviously, so much of it's going to seep into the van as well, isn't it?
I've had a funny taste in my mouth as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
And even when you've gone outside, that's when you went out to Abdon. She says, I can smell it out here, John.
When I've been playing with dogs outside of a van, you've been coming through vents.
And I'm saying, well, I'm all right, Zoe, I'm all right. Anyway, I've crashed out this afternoon and put it down to, I've been doing a lot of driving today to get up to Tintagel. But I was starting to feel it. And like I said, dogs have been really lethargic as well.
Yeah, they have.
But I think it's affected you more because you've been stood in the kitchen close to the fridge. Yeah. And then you've had your head in fridge.
Yeah,
just to try and gas yourself a little bit more to clean it. Because it's been throwing out, guys. Obviously, it's throwing out. Water's coming out of the fridge all over the bloody floor. And I think that's it. I think, oh my God, how dangerous was that?
I know.
I genuinely think this is how I've worked it out, and I genuinely think that's what it is because the smell's gone now since I switched the fridge off. That's gas. Yeah. And that's why the fridge isn't beeping. Because normally it's beeped before when it's had a problem, as you know. It's not even beeped. There's still power to it. The lights come on, but it's not even beeping, guys. There's no warning at all. It's not giving you any warning that there's a problem with it.
So dangerous. I kept telling you for days I smelled something.
So there's no warning whatsoever we've had. And we've been gassing ourselves.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. She says to me, if you're trying to get rid of me, John. I went, no. I said, I won't do that. She says, have you tried gassing your other girlfriend? I says, well, they're not allowed to tell the tale. But other than that, I know, love. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. But yeah, that is so dangerous. And that is a silent thing. And I pretty good with my smell, and I could not smell anything.
That's because you haven't been near the fridge. Have you been in bed or sat down here?
Yeah, because I've either sat or I'm in bed.
Yeah, you've been nowhere.
And I only noticed when I got to the state, and I, because she closed the fridge at that point, because it's near the door, guys, and I went, no, I can smell something. There's a funny smell here. And that's when I opened the fridge door, and then it hit me more because the fridge has been shut up a bit. And it's when I've opened, it's had a chance to build up a little bit more gas, and that, whoa, this one. That is so dangerous.
I know.
And like I said, no warning whatsoever. No beeping sounds, no nothing. So we have turned it off, and the gas has turned, well, not the gas turner because we've still got gas to hob, but the fridge, there's no smell to it now, is there?
No, I just feel like I've come back to life. I didn't know what, I thought I was going mad. I didn't know where it was with me.
So I'm wondering now is by putting the power onto the fridge, what the fridge has been doing is letting gas come through to ignite it, and it's not igniting.
So every time I've been opening the fridge door, gas has been coming out.
Yeah, and probably seeping through the sides of it as well, I would imagine. But a lorry's, because it's vented at back, a lorry's got out onto it, so that's why you only get certain whiffs of it. Do you know what I mean? But it's obviously enough to knock you out. Well, and now look at you, she's come back to life now.
Come back to life now, yeah.
Come back to life. You're happy now, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's quite happy if it's just not working. She's alive
I don't
and
care.
she's happy
I
now.
don't really care.
She's found a new lease of life. She says, I'm just alive and I feel great now because I'm alive.
You know, last night when I wanted to drop to sleep at 7 o'clock on a night, I thought, God, I'm like turning into an old woman here.
Yeah, you were really, really poorly.
Yeah,
and I know we're making light of it, guys, but this is a really serious situation.
It's really dangerous.
We've not had this
just
before, have we?
highlighting how dangerous it can actually be. God.
You see, the carbon monoxide detector isn't going to pick that up. You don't pick up gas, but it will pick up carbon monoxide, but gas it won't. And obviously your smoke detector's not going to pick it up. So there's been no warnings, there's been no alarms. Even fridge has been bloody quiet, even though it's had lights on.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because
absolutely
we've had,
nothing warning
problems
us.
with his fridge previously. We didn't really think about it, did we?
No. So I will look at that in morning and I will film it. I'll take grid off and let's see what's going on with it. But I generally do think now the smell's gone because I switched it. It's the pilot light's not lit and it's just letting the gas come through.
Good.
And it's not lighting for whatever reason. So,
Can't believe it. God.
Yeah. So be warned, guys, on that. It's a new one on us.
How dangerous it can actually be.
Yeah,
God.
that was really serious. That for to be knocking you out like that, and dogs.
I know. Even dogs have been
flat out on floor, and I'm like, and then I'm getting a headache, and then can you imagine if we both gone to sleep on back and been knocked out, and it's leaking gas, and then boom, that'd have been it.
I know.
Wouldn't it? Could have killed Lana's that. That's how serious this
Really,
is.
no
That could have killed
idea.
all of us. That.
Yeah, I know.
No warning at all. Were they?
No.
Anyway, we'll check it in morning.